Even as the Tata Group looks at ramping up its presence in the Indian skies, reportedly planning a merger of the 4 airline brands it owns, a major roadblock has cropped up. Air India has been asked to pay up nearly 1,000 crore rupees as refunds and 11 crore rupees in penalties for extreme delays in providing refunds to passengers due to the cancellation or change in flights, mostly during COVID. The reason? Air India's policy of refund on request is contrary to the US Department of Transportation policy, which mandates air carriers automatically refund tickets in the case of cancellation or change in flights. According to an official investigation, Air India took more than 100 days to process more than half of the 1,900 refund complaints filed with the Department of Transportation for flights that the carrier cancelled or significantly changed. According to the US Department of Transport, Air India did not provide timely refunds, because of which consumers experienced significant harm from the extreme delay in receiving their funds. Air India is among the 6 airlines that have to cough up a total of over $600 million as refunds. Frontier, a US airline, has been ordered to pay $222 million in refunds. TAP Portugal will pay $127 million as refund. Colombia's Avianca will pay $77 million. Israel's El Al will pay $62 million, while Aero Mexico has been asked to shell out $13.6 million. Interestingly, the disgorgement order will have to be fulfilled by the government, not the Tata Group. The period under consideration is during the COVID pandemic, when the airline was still state-owned. However, Air India could take a hit if the US Department of Transport curtails its operations in the US until 1,000 crore amount has been paid. The airline has flights to 5 US destinations in its winter schedule this year. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.
Let's go across to Karishma Asudani for more on this. Karishma, what happens to this debt now? Does it go to the Tatas or will the government step in?
Well, absolutely. That's a very big question to ask because let's understand that this deal of Air India's going to Tata's actually happened only in January this year, while the issue of refunds that the US Transportation Department has claimed penalty for was in 2020 when the pandemic had, it was just the onset of pandemic. Now, understanding from a broader point of view, the US Department of Transportation has asked Air India to pay a whopping close to $1 to $1.5 million as refunds to consumers for cancelling flights and not issuing immediate refunds and rather only asking them to issue refunds on basis of request. They've also been asked to pay a penalty of close to $1.3 million for doing this. And this is not just Air India, but other airlines like Frontier and TAP Portugal have also been named in the list. But to answer your big question, if this will go to Tata or if this will go to Government of India, if it goes to Tata's, it's definitely not going to go down well with them because Tata's had spent close to 15,000 crore to take over the existing debt of Air India. Of course, they also paid close to 2,500 crore more to Government of India in cash. A total deal of 18,000 crore was paid on official handover of Air India from Government of India to the Tata Group. But this additional debt was, of course, not discussed early, and this is something that's come out of a very unlikely situation. Now, my sources in Aviation Ministry tell us that if it goes further and it comes to Government of India, then Government of India will likely contest it against the US Department of Transportation because they say that the situation of refund stands unfortunate because of the situation that existed then because of the pandemic, which was unlikely, and airlines had to take some kind of step to save their business and also to serve convenience to consumers.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.